quick update for us. I want to greet you and also welcome all to this new week. For quite some time now, I've not done any video on updates about the price of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies in general, the move of Bitcoin, which direction exactly. The reason why I've not done all of that is just because my last analysis, my last week's analysis on Bitcoin and then the cryptocurrencies is still what is playing out, still very relevant and still what is playing out. But right now we are seeing Bitcoin trying to initiate a change in character. Now, what are the key data points that we are keeping eyes on right now? Now, I did told us about this support. I told us to watch out for this support. This support, was established, around June. Now, though the trend line here is showing this support is dating since January. Yeah, it's dating since January. If you look at it here, clearly dating since January. That is how long this trend line has been. This trend line, this upward sloping trend line, has been since January, and at some point here we saw it being broken here, and after that we were keeping eyes on the next, possible support, and we saw the next possible support around these prices of 25,000, and for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good weeks we saw this support holding for Bitcoin. Now, one thing we have not seen is, we have not seen demand coming in right now. Yes, even though we are seeing on the weekly time frame, we are seeing that Bitcoin is bouncing right now, and we are clearly setting our target at 27,600. That will be our first target. If 27,600 is broken, and we see open above 27,600, just like we have seen this open. If you look at this weekly open, it's above this support trend line. This open is above the support trend line, so we are going to see demand coming in. If demand fails to come in, then the move might be very clumsy, and we might see a reversal once more again to test the support before probably moving to the upside, or worst case, supply step in aggressively and break to the downside. But that is not what we want to see for now. That does not mean that that possibility might not play out. But for the now, we are looking at the most likely probability. The most likely probability is that we are going to see some form of bounce in Bitcoin to around 27,600. And if it is broken, we'll look at 29,400. Now, again, I want to quickly remind us of a fundamental I told us about. That is the chart of the dollar index. Let us quickly take a look at the chart of the dollar index, because the chart of the dollar index is important to show us what exactly is likely to really play out on the Bitcoin chart also. Let's move to the chart of the dollar index. This is the chart of the dollar index also on a weekly time frame. Now, one critical thing that I want to quickly show us here is this particular resistance that we have here right now. If you look at the dollar index has open also bullish for the weekly time frame. But the bad news is that the bad news for the dollar index is that the dollar index is around a resistance right now. This is quite a stiff resistance. This resistance has been here for quite some time. It was a resistance here also, and then we are seeing it repeating itself, just as the Bitcoin price bounced from that June support. Likely we might also see the dollar index seeing some form of resistance at this particular point where it is right now. So we are going to keep eyes on this data point. If you see, the dollar index having some form of resistance here to break above this current 105.6, then we are likely to see Bitcoin progressing further to the upside. Now, these are fundamentals. These are clear fundamentals. Coupled with the technicals, you can see that there's a likelihood for Bitcoin to bounce this new week. Thank you very much. I want to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like our videos, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get our videos real time as we upload them. Thank you very much. I will see you in my next update. I remember almost Henry.